All right, y'all. So at one point, I missed seeing Broadie in the skits. Now it just he being a simp for his little crying emotional daughter. So let's see what's happening here.
Shayla?
Hey, Dad.
Hey, baby girl, how you doing? I had to stop by and check on you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Look, I've been thinking about all this stuff going on with Anthony.
Don't worry about Anthony. I hate Anthony. He just left here. We got into the biggest.
So you was all pressed for the man. You was all trying to convince your father that, oh, he's the best thing since sliced bread, and now that man and give you the cold shoulder, now you hate him. It ain't like he did nothing crazy to you. He just kind of backed off. He's still a married man, and now you hate him all of a sudden.
Fight. Because what does he think I am? Like, what do I look like? Like, you can just come over here and apologize to me and say that you're sorry after you didn't.
Baby girl, let me tell you something. I done thought long and hard about it. Men like Anthony, they come a dime a dozen. I done seen them all my life. Men with money. And they think money gives them power to treat women like property.
But here's the crazy thing, though. Shayla didn't mind being treated like property. She was willing. She put herself up for auction to be treated like property by throwing herself in his face, going to his house while he was intoxicated, throwing her body at him. She wanted to be property. She didn't mind so long as he was going along with it. And then how ironic is it that Broadie is saying all of this, but yet he throwing money at Pam, staying at Pam's house? Like you doing the same thing. You just have a different. It's like going to Buffalo Wild Wings, and they got different flavors. You got the hot barbecue, Parmesan, lemon pepper. They all chicken wings. They just got different flavors. He doing the same thing. He just a different flavor. He doing the same thing to Pam. But now you getting all in your feelings because it's your daughter. That's still in question though. If it is his daughter.
And men like Anthony, they're no good, baby. They no good. He's a mental abuser. He's a verbal abuser. Yeah, he may not have given you a black eye.
I would argue that he's more so a manipulator than an abuser because Shayla has been very abusive these last couple of days. But I know those are sensitive subjects, so, but from my observation, she's been more so the abuser.
Or anything like that, but he's messing with your mind, baby. He's destroying your peace.
You can't say you messing with somebody's mind when you've been straightforward saying that you're going to PR's house because of your divorce, because everything you've been doing is hurting your divorce process. That's not mind games. That's just being straightforward and truthful about your intentions and truthful about your next steps. And the reality is Shayla just don't like the next steps because it's making her feel uncomfortable, lonely, and like a single parent.
Yeah. But Dad, you know how family is. You know how your mom are.
Yeah, me and your mama,
how
we
it
had our
gets.
problems. We had our problems, baby. That we take care of that on the inside. Listen. Now I raised you and Zachary to be queens.
You did that, and you raised me right. I remember everything that you taught me. But sometimes I just need your support.
I'm not seeing fruit of nothing positive that these people have taught Shayla being demonstrated in Shayla's behavior or actions. What I see is just a bunch of folk with money making stupid, crazy decisions. And Shayla, as a result, is just a lover of money and will be sold to the highest bidder of the person who will take care of her and is willing to do for her financially. I don't see any morals or values of anything. And toting the Bible, praying when you find yourself in trouble, does not demonstrate any positive character traits. It just exemplifies that when times get tough, you only run to God, not just because you're having a good day, not because you love God that much, but because times are getting tough. Now you got to go to a higher source, right? God is not a genie. He wants you to engage him daily, not just when you find yourself in trouble. Don't you imagine when somebody only call you when they need something. That's how God feel when when people like Shayla and Angelina be praying and trying to quote scriptures and all this kind of stuff because they bring upon themselves self-inflicting wounds and then now want God to save them. Like, you gotta take some ownership and responsibilities.
As a
Responsibility.
father, when it's dealing with my baby daddy, it just gets difficult. Sometimes I just need your support and not your judgment. And I know you just want what's best for me. But it's tough. This is a tough time in my life, Dad.
I understand.
And I just need you to be here.
And I'm going to be here for you. And I want you to know one thing. That you're a beautiful, smart, intelligent woman. You don't need a man to provide for you, to do things for you. You have...
I wonder if he's been giving her this kind of validation growing up. So you're smart, beautiful, intelligent, yada, yada, yada. Because she's been looking for that in all the wrong places ever since she walked into these skits. She only runs to men for validation, in my opinion. Like, where was this at all along? Maybe in her growing up, in her upbringing. You know, like, and we can debate the smart, intelligent stuff because she has not been making the wise decisions, obviously. But sometimes even just her basic interactions with Anthony, it just questions: is she wrapped too tight? Like, she don't know these basic things, So that smart thing, that's up for debate, because she just seems like loony a lot of times.
have the ability, do you have the ability to do that on your own?
I don't know, Dad. It's deeper than money, though. It's about family now. I just want to make sure I'm making all the best decisions for my son.
Well, when it comes to Anthony and your son, let him be a father. But you need to leave Anthony alone. He's no good, baby. Look what he done to Amber. He's tore that girl apart.
Shayla don't care about that. Shayla never cared about Amber being torn apart. And he wasn't the only one that did it. All of this stemmed from Shayla. So putting all of this on Anthony because this your precious daughter right now because she ain't getting on your nerves and you want to be daddy of the year, getting the father of the year award at the end of Father's Day month. Like, stop. Just at this point, just go back to Pam house just because you stressing me out.
And I don't want him to do the same thing to you. Just leave him alone.
That's the only thing he said right in this whole skit and in the last skit he was in. Leave Anthony alone.
Thank you, Dad.
She ain't gonna listen. She gonna continue to turn up. she gonna be she gonna continue to harass that man and belittle that man, berate that man, call him stupid. She gonna continue to slap that man upside the head. Like, thank you, Dad. Thank you, but I'm gonna keep.
Look, everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah, it's gonna be all right. We're gonna end that skit right there. It's gonna be all right because guess what? You continue to reap what you sow. You have planted some. Listen, when we say you reap what you sow, I have never seen an apple tree only bear one apple. It's multiple apples on that tree. So she gonna get what she gonna get in many different ways, whether it be with Kai's birth certificate situation, name change, with Anthony leaving and trying to go back to Amber, with her probably eventually going to lose that apartment and then she got to go back. Like, it's going to hit her in many different ways. When you reap what you sow, all you got to do is sow one seed and you can get many apples on the tree. Bottom line, okay? And then the second thing is, I hear some babies in the background. Can we see Kai? Is my nephew okay? I just want to know because Shayla been mentally out of it. Just can you show my nephew for like 2 seconds so we know he all right? Okay, give him his fruit snacks or something, and just put him in the camera so we know he all right. Cause his mom and daddy ain't been acting right, and we just want to make sure he had a diaper change. We want to make sure he ain't got no diaper rash. Okay, we want to make sure that he done took a bath since she's been camping out at PR's house. Is Kai okay? Put a 5 in the comments if you want to make sure Kai okay. Okay, where is Kai? I want to see my nephew. All right. Now, what I think's finna happen, she gonna continue to crash out. Broadie probably gonna continue to show up in this way. It's very funny how he's showing up. She's allowing him to show up in this particular vulnerable state of her life, where she should have been allowed him to be a father to her and listen to his advice, not just because now she's hurt by a man in a way to where she didn't expect it. She plotted to get Anthony, but she didn't plot what could happen if it didn't go right. So let me know in the comments what y'all thinking.